Have you ever wondered why some homes seem to attract endless peace, wealth, and blessings, while others struggle with constant tension and financial setbacks? The answer might lie in something as simple as salt. Yes, salt. But not for cooking. This is an ancient Islamic spiritual secret few people know. For centuries, salt has been used not just for its physical properties, but for its ability to cleanse energy, block negativity, and even open the doors to barakah, divine blessings that lead to emotional and financial abundance. In this video, you'll discover why placing salt in a specific corner of your home, a spot considered sacred in Islamic spiritual wisdom, can shift the entire atmosphere of your life. It's not magic, it's intention, belief, and the power of Allah's creation, working in harmony. Stay with us as we uncover this deeply rooted practice and learn how to do it correctly and effectively. 1. Spiritual significance of salt in Islam. In Islamic tradition, salt holds a subtle yet profound spiritual significance. While not always discussed openly, many scholars and spiritual practitioners recognize salt as a natural purifier that resonates with both physical and metaphysical properties. Its use dates back to the time of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who reportedly began and ended his meals with a pinch of salt. This practice, while often interpreted for its health benefits, is also believed to carry deeper spiritual meaning. Salt is mentioned in various cultural and religious contexts as a substance that wards off evil, and this concept also exists within Islamic heritage. In some regions, salt is used during ruqyah, spiritual healing sessions, to absorb or repel harmful energies. It is thought to neutralize unseen forces that may bring about hardship, unrest, or financial blockages. What makes salt especially unique is its simplicity and purity, two qualities that align deeply with Islamic values. Salt does not decay easily, it preserves and it purifies, symbolic traits that make it an ideal medium for spiritual protection. Unlike other items used for similar purposes, salt carries no ostentation. It is accessible to everyone, making it a humble yet powerful tool in Islamic spiritual practices. Additionally, in traditional Muslim households, salt is often kept in places where spiritual energy is believed to shift or flow, such as near windows, doors, or prayer spaces. This practice stems from the understanding that while our niyyah, intention, and tawakkul, trust in Allah, are the core of our success, using natural elements like salt can complement our faith-based efforts to maintain a spiritually clean and welcoming environment. Ultimately, the use of salt is not superstition. It is a form of hikmah, wisdom, rooted in the understanding that even the simplest creations of Allah can serve powerful, protective purposes. 2. The sacred spot in the home. In many Islamic and spiritual traditions, the layout of the home is more than just architectural. It holds energetic and symbolic meaning. Among the most spiritually sensitive areas is the main entrance. This is not just a physical doorway, but also a spiritual gateway, where energies enter and exit the home. According to various scholars of Islamic spirituality and traditional wisdom, the entrance acts as a filter between the outside world, with all its chaos, blessings, and burdens, and the sanctuary of your private space. This space is often referred to as Bab al-Barakah, the gate of blessings, by some cultural spiritualists, suggesting that what you allow through it has a direct impact on your family's peace, health, and prosperity. The entrance sets the tone of the home. If it's clean, spiritually guarded, and respected, it's believed to help welcome divine blessings and keep harmful energies at bay. In the context of placing salt, the corner near the main door is considered especially significant. Corners are traditionally seen as energetic collection points, where both positive and negative forces can settle. By targeting this corner, you're not only addressing what enters your home, but also managing the buildup of residual spiritual clutter that might affect your well-being. Moreover, from a psychological perspective, rooted in Islamic teachings about intention, niyyah, and order, nadafah, keeping the entrance spiritually aligned fosters a mindset of openness, gratitude, and vigilance. It becomes a daily reminder that your home is not just a living space. It is a sacred place, watched over by divine presence. Placing salt in this exact spot with proper awareness becomes more than a ritual. It becomes an act of devotion, inviting peace and wealth through mindful spiritual architecture. 3. Purpose of placing salt there. Placing salt near the main entrance of the home carries deeper meaning than mere tradition. It's rooted in the belief that certain natural elements can influence the unseen spiritual atmosphere. In Islamic spirituality, wealth is not limited to money. It encompasses well-being, peace, opportunities, and divine ease, collectively known as barakah. Placing salt at a key point in your home is thought to purify the flow of energy, removing invisible barriers that might be blocking this barakah. Salt functions much like a spiritual filter. As family members and guests come and go, they may carry with them energies, both positive and negative, picked up from the outside world. These can accumulate at entry points and subtly influence the emotional or financial atmosphere within the home. By placing salt at the entrance, it is believed that harmful vibrations are neutralized before they spread into the household, maintaining a spiritually clean space that fosters harmony and stability. Additionally, this act has psychological significance. It becomes a physical reminder that the household is under spiritual watchfulness. When family members are aware that the home is protected, it can inspire a deeper sense of calm and trust in divine support. That calmness often translates into clearer decision-making, better family relationships, and a more productive environment, all of which contribute to sustained prosperity. This practice also symbolizes taking responsibility for the unseen dimensions of life. Just as one would lock the door for physical protection, placing salt is like locking the spiritual door against misfortune. It is not a magical act, but a symbolic gesture rooted in intention, humility, and trust in Allah's wisdom, demonstrating that we are actively safeguarding the blessings we've been given and making space for new ones to arrive. 4. How to do it correctly. The effectiveness of any spiritual practice in Islam depends largely on intention, sincerity, and alignment with divine guidance. Placing salt in the sacred spot of your home is no different. The process may seem simple, but performing it with mindfulness and the correct spiritual approach can deepen its impact and meaning. First, it's important to use pure, natural salt, preferably unrefined sea salt or rock salt. These types are closer to their original natural state, free from industrial processing. Their raw purity is believed to carry stronger energy cleansing properties, making them more suitable for spiritual use. Before placing the salt, take a moment to prepare yourself spiritually. Perform ablution, wudu, if possible, or at the very least, be in a calm and clean state. Hold the salt in your hand and silently recite Bismillah, in the name of Allah, with the intention of protection, purification, and attracting divine blessings into your home. This small invocation aligns the act with the remembrance of Allah, transforming it from a routine task into a form of dhikr, remembrance. The salt should be placed in a small, clean container or bowl. Glass, clay, or ceramic are ideal. Avoid plastic or broken items as they can disrupt the symbolic purity of the act. Gently place the bowl in the chosen corner near your entrance without drawing unnecessary attention to it. This is not a decorative display. It is a quiet, spiritual safeguard. Consistency matters. Just as you clean your home regularly, the salt should be changed weekly, preferably on the same day each week. When disposing of the old salt, don't throw it in the trash. Instead, bury it in the earth or dissolve it in running water, returning it respectfully to nature, an act that mirrors humility and gratitude for Allah's creation. 5. Maintenance of the ritual. Maintaining the salt ritual is essential for preserving its spiritual effectiveness. Like all practices rooted in intention and energy, its strength is not just in the initial act, but in its continuity and consistency. In Islamic tradition, even small deeds done regularly are beloved to Allah, as they reflect sincerity and discipline. This principle applies beautifully to this practice. The salt should ideally be replaced once a week on a consistent day. Choosing a specific day, such as Friday, which holds spiritual significance in Islam, can add further blessing to the act. The idea is not to let the salt sit indefinitely and collect stagnant or unwanted energies. Regular renewal ensures that the salt remains active in absorbing negative influences and continues to function as a fresh spiritual barrier. When replacing the salt, treat the process with quiet respect. Remove the old salt without rushing or treating it as waste. Since it has absorbed what you do not wish to keep, it should be disposed of thoughtfully. The most respectful way is to dissolve it in running water, like in a stream or drain, or bury it in the soil, symbolically returning it to the earth. This honors its role and avoids discarding it carelessly. Also, clean the bowl or container thoroughly before refilling it. A fresh vessel symbolizes a renewed intention and a clean slate, which is spiritually important. If the container becomes cracked or damaged, replace it. Purity in presentation reflects purity in purpose. Maintaining this ritual weekly creates a rhythm in the home that subtly reinforces spiritual awareness. It becomes a quiet act of guardianship, protecting not just material wealth, but emotional peace and divine harmony. It's a reminder that we must not only seek blessings, but also actively preserve and respect the channels through which they come. And there you have it, a simple yet powerful way to bring peace, protection, and prosperity into your home using salt, guided by the spiritual wisdom of Islam. At Deen, we believe that even small acts, done with sincere intention, can unlock great blessings. If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic insights that nurture your soul and space. Before you go, comment this beautiful prayer below. Ya Allah, bless my home with peace, barakah, and protection. Let's fill the comments with positivity and faith.